To teach you guys how to drive a manual car. Most of people know how to drive an automatic car like this. They always shift from P to D, and you can move it forward. But in a manual car, we don't have P, R, and D. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and R. R means the same as the rear. Yeah. So how people know the differences between these two? I think very people know this. Before I start teaching you how to drive a manual car, I want to introduce 3 important components to you. The first one is engine, and second is transmission, then pedals. The engine provides power to make vehicle going, and transmission translate the engine power to make people easy to control the engine power. And pedals. Actually, automatic car doesn't have a clutch, so the clutch is special for the manual car. The clutch grabs the engine power, translate to transmission, and brake stop the car. And gas is also help you control power from engine. If you want to move forward, and you just step on the gas, and you can move forward. And before we start turn on the car engine, we have to make sure that your gear shift is still stay in the nature, and your left on the clutch and right foot on the brake. Then you can turn the engine. After turning the engine, you don't have to move your foot, and you have to shift to first gear first, then move your right foot to the gas, then leave your clutch slowly, and you can feel the car is moving forward. Yeah, it's also slow. A good exercise for people to learn how to drive a manual car is sliding on an empty parking lot. It helps people to realize and get used to how to balance the clutch and gas. Because if you leave clutch too fast, then the engine will be stuck because he didn't have enough power to make vehicle going. And if you give gas too much, then they will burn your tire. Maybe when you drive on highway, then you'll get flat tire. After you know how to balance the clutch and gas, you are able to shift to next gear. Before we shift to next gear, we have to leave gas and push the clutch down. Then you select to a second gear. After select second gear, we still want the vehicle continue going. So we push the gas down again and leave clutch. This time you don't need to leave clutch slowly. You can leave very quickly. And in normal cars, people usually shift gear when RPM is between 2,000 and 3,000. But in some cases, people want to get high speed quickly, or they want to overtake a car, so they shift gear at 6,000 to between 6,000 and 8,000. So they can get high speed because engine will provide more horsepower when the RPM is between 6,000 and 8,000. So you can get high speed if you want to have a rest on the highway. At the end of my speech, I want to provide an idea about shift point. In here, 0 to 15 belong to first, and you can look at this and you understand when you need to shift gear. Because if you always use shift gear between 6,000 or between 6,000 and 8,000, you sometimes broke your wheel in the transmission. Yeah. Thank you for listening my presentation. Hope you understand how to drive a manual car through my presentation.